the Honorable Assistant Vice Minister for Justice, Ms. Shibata Noriko-san, Senior Attorney and Minister Secretariat, Mr. Tanaka, Professor Yaman, Ms. Onoma Yusan, Ms. Honda Shi-san. Distinguished guests, the acting DPP, your senior staff, the acting Deputy Commissioner FICAC, and of course your staff, the members of the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, and of course I acknowledge the presence of the acting Commissioner of Prisons. On behalf of the Prime Minister of Fiji and our entire nation, I extend a warm bulabinaka, konnichiwa, to the Assistant Vice Minister for Justice, Ms. Shibata Noriko-san, and the esteemed delegation from Japan. It is an honor to have you with us today as we celebrate the enduring and fruitful bilateral relationship between Fiji and Japan. A bilateral relationship with Japan dating back to the establishment of diplomatic ties in 1970 have been marked by shared characteristics such as culture, geographical constraints, and common vulnerability to the impact of climate change and natural disasters. Japan has been a steadfast partner in our journey towards building a sustainable economy, advancing trade, exploring opportunities in tourism and investment, and undertaking vital initiatives in infrastructural development, health, education, and climate mitigation. Since Fiji's independence in 1970, Japan has generously provided more than 1.6 billion to the official development assistance, what is called ODA, reflecting the commitment of our shared prosperity and well-being. The collaboration extends to the fields of law and justice, where international trading causes hosted by the United Nations Asia and Far East Institute for the Prevention of Crime and the Treatment of Offenders have strengthened our partnership. Japan's rich history and culture, preserved through heritage sites across the country, embody the spirit of Ometo Tachi, our hospitality that is genuine, sincere, and free of pretense. This spirit has resonated with the students who have had the privilege to participate in the Genesis program, creating lasting impressions and fostering cultural exchange. Recently, our relations with Japan have expanded beyond economic cooperation to encompass broader themes such as security, climate change, and people-to-people exchanges. Japan's commitment to the Pacific region is exemplified by the Pacific Islands Leaders Meeting, where the Pacific Bond Policy outlines the priority areas of support, including COVID-19 response and recovery, sustainable oceans and climate exchange resilience, economic development, and people-to-people exchange. Japan's unwavering support to Fiji in critical areas such as healthcare, maritime activities, climate change, environmental conservation, and disaster prevention showcase a commitment to sustainable development. Notable projects like the reconstruction of Tamabuewai Bridge underscores Japan's dedication to fostering resilient economic and social development in Fiji. The Genesis program, a beacon of educational exchange and cultural attachment, has allowed our Pacific Islander students to explore the beauty of Japan and its rich heritage. This initiative, organized by the University of the South Pacific in collaboration with the Japanese Embassy, has not only deepened our understanding of the Japanese society, but it has also fostered a lasting relationship and connecting among our youth. I would like to seize this opportunity to express our appreciation for Japan's enduring support. As we witness the continued strengthening of our partnership, Fiji hereby pledges its unwavering support for Japan. Our commitment is not just diplomatic. It is rooted in the shared values, challenges, and aspirations that bind our nations together. In conclusion, the visit of the Assistant Vice Minister of Justice marks another chapter in the long and fruitful history of friendship between Fiji and Japan. We express our deepest gratitude for Japan's commitment to our shared goals and look forward to a future of even deeper collaboration for the benefit of our nations and the global community. Arigatou gozaimasu, vinagwaliv.
Honorable Siromi, Mr. Siromi Dongkoni Baru the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, and Excellencies, distinguished participants, Turaga, good morning. I am Noriko Shibata, Assistant Vice Minister of Justice of Japan. It is truly an honor to meet you all, and I would like to begin by extending my deep appreciation for the warm welcome and interest in meeting with our delegation. And I also like to thank Attorney General Office and his team members to organize this meeting with all the relevant agencies. Today, I wish to take this opportunity to share with our strategy to strengthen cooperation with your esteemed country in the field of law and justice. To do so, I would like to start by briefly explaining our Justice Affairs Diplomacy Initiative, and then introduce our proposal to hold a strategic dialogue on law and justice between Fiji and Japan. To begin with, let me explain what is our Justice Affairs Diplomacy. Justice Affairs Diplomacy is an initiative that the Ministry of Justice of Japan is undertaking to promote values such as the rule of law and respect for fundamental human rights in the international community. As part of this initiative, the United Nations Asia and Far East Institute for the Prevention of Crime and Treatment of Offenders, or UNAPE in short, which is co-organized by the United Nations and Japanese government, has been providing capacity building to criminal justice practitioners. I understand that some of your staff members have taken part in UNAPE's programs in Tokyo. It is our sincere hope that we may build on our long-standing amicable relations in the field of law and justice to broaden the scope of our cooperation. It is against this background that I wish to propose to hold the strategic dialogue on law and justice between Fiji and Japan. The purpose of this strategic dialogue is to serve as a platform to hold continued dialogue on law and justice matters in order to deepen mutual understanding of our legal systems and its operation, as well as the challenges we face, thus paving way towards building mutual understanding and trust and strengthening our cooperation. To touch upon some of the details, the idea of the strategic dialogue is to hold an annual meeting with a couple of senior officials in ministries and agencies of the law and justice sector from Fiji and Japan to exchange information on our legal systems, practice, and policies to be followed by discussions. The venue would be Tokyo and Suva in London. The themes of the strategic dialogue will be decided on an ad hoc basis and depending on the outcome of dialogue and assistance needs identified therein. It is envisaged that assistance projects will be implemented. While our legal systems may differ, I believe that Japan, with our experience of creating a unique system that combines the common law system and European civil law system, has much to offer to your esteemed country. As for the first strategic dialogue, we are looking to hold this around sometime in June or July this year in Tokyo. We hope to invite a couple of senior officials from your distinct country as our priority to start building mutual understanding and trust. Fiji will be our launching partner, and in the future, we plan to expand the scope of this strategic dialogue to other Pacific Island regions. In conclusion, I wish to once again extend my sincere appreciation to you for this precious opportunity and having us here today. I sincerely hope that our discussions today will mark the beginning of a series of amicable and constructive dialogue between our countries in the field of law and justice. Thank you very much.
Indeed, it's a wonderful opportunity to start off this year. As said by Ms. Baltondok, it's actually the first time all the agencies that come under the Attorney General administratively can sit together and hear what we do and the challenges. And we are so forever grateful. They've heard, obviously, some of the challenges are huge. The technical assistance, I'm sure that Japan, you are committed to in the past, they will continue to support the agencies, particularly the prosecuting agencies, FICAC, and of course DPP, and certainly from the Fiji Correction Service. Once again, for the officers, thank you for your presence. We will compile all our presentations, Madam Minister, and submit to you and also forward electronic copies. And we'll continue conversation over morning tea and of course lunch. And by the end of today, we hope you can capture the essence of how we operate things in Fiji under the Attorney General and the Ministry of Justice. Pinaka-valuable staff, and it's a good year. It's going to be a fantastic year. It's going to be a busy year. Let's strive, continue to work hard and work together. I know that FICAC and DPP are independent agencies, but we are all under the arm of government. Thank you for your presence. If you can just give a massive applause to our guest from Japan.